life skills is a very important part of our lives, right? Also, no skill or no role is gender specific. We all know that. And learning these life skills can help us build confidence and take on the world easily. In today's video, I will be talking and discussing about 5 practical tips which you should make sure that your children learn so that it becomes easier for them when they grow up and they can lead an independent life. Let us begin. But before that, आप सभी को सुष्मिता का प्यार भरा नमस्ते and welcome back to our channel. Coming back to the pointers, the first one is personal hygiene and cleanliness. This is one of the most important skill that we should definitely teach our children as they are growing up. Brushing their teeth, combing their hair, shampooing their hair, cutting their nails, dressing independently, most important, right, are few of the skills that they should know and be able to do independently so that they can maintain their personal hygiene. It is important that you teach them the value of taking a bath every day, or maybe washing their hands before any meal, or maybe having a bath or a shower after they come home from a sports event. All these things are so important. Changing into night pajamas, changing into the dress that they're wearing in the house after they come back from the school, or maybe they went to the park and played their hearts out, so when they come back they need to change. Why is it important, right? Just do not give them orders, but please tell them what is its importance. Most important is they need to know why a certain thing needs to be done. In the same way, cutting off nails, making sure that they shampoo their hair, making sure that they comb their hair, haircut. Of course, it is, you will be taking them for a haircut to a salon or wherever, but they should also know that, Mama, I think my hair needs a haircut, right? That I need a haircut, correct? So you need to take me to the salon. So whatever it is, maintaining a personal hygiene is very important. Cleaning after they're eating, keeping their plates in the sink, the place that they had eaten. If something falls down, why do they need to pick it up? When they keep their plate in the sink, whatever leftover is on the plate, making sure that they themselves put it in the dustbin. It's very important. You might be thinking it is such a simple task, but let me tell you, it is very important. And when they grow up, this habit will be something that they will carry with themselves. Today you think it's okay, bacha hai, but when they have this habit, when they grow up, nobody is going to like it, correct? So brushing their teeth twice a day, all these little life skills which helps them to maintain their personal hygiene is very important. Making sure that they, when they use the washroom, they do whatever necessary things needs to be done. Making sure that after their bath, they pick up their wet clothes and put it in their designated places. Correct? So if you make sure that they know the importance of personal hygiene, let me tell you, when they grow up, this will go a very long way, because then they will be able to keep themselves very presentable, wearing neat and clean clothes, hair properly done. Everybody would like to, talk to such personalities who are not only well maintained but also maintain a personal hygiene. It's very important. The second one is managing time and routine. This is one of my favorites. I have been constantly telling you that they should know how to make their schedules. They should know how to, follow it. They should know what is to be done, when it is to be done. They should know what is the importance of achieving these small goals. They should know that if the exams are coming, they need to prepare beforehand. Studying just before a day of the exam is not going to help them. You can apply many techniques so that you can help them follow a routine. Maybe like setting alarms, maybe like making a chart, maybe like making some notes and sticking it on the fridge or maybe on the study table. This will instill a respect for time in them. Most importantly, also they will have a control over the day, and these small habits will take them a long way when they grow up, because it will not be difficult for them to manage their time and able to achieve whatever they need to do. The third one is very, very important, and in this era, I think one of the skill that every human and every child should made to learn and practice since their childhood. It is about the third one, managing money with the help of a piggy bank or maybe a wallet. Let me tell you a short story which is one of my favorites. When we were growing up, my grandfather, I mean my father's father, my paternal grandfather, he used to help, or maybe we were like 6 or 7 cousins, and he would call us every day in the evening or late evening and give us a bundle of 10 rupee notes, okay, or maybe 5 rupee notes. Yes, I am from that era. So 10 rupee notes or 5 rupee notes, and we would be counting it, right? So now you must be thinking, oh, it is so easy, but we will be counting it, and then if there are 10 notes, so 10 into 10 is equals to 100. If there are 10 into 20 notes, we need to write it, put a paper there, and whoever will be able to, like, who will be the first person to count it would get a 10 rupee note. So this was one fun activity which actually helped me, or maybe developed my relationship with money. Now, this is an era where you should definitely teach them the importance of money. Number one, how to spend it, how to, most importantly, save it, and how to budget it. You can fix an allowance, maybe which you can always put it in that piggy bank. Help them calculate, maybe like if they have a wish list of a favorite toy which costs maybe 800 rupees. So like helping them calculate that what amount of money do we need to save so that we can buy it every month, so that we can buy it for your next birthday or maybe for your Christmas. Of course, I know that you can buy those gifts for them whenever you want, but the idea is not that. The idea is to teach them the importance of saving, spending, and budgeting, so that when they grow up, they can handle their money well and also understand the importance of saving. This way, they will also have a financial control over, their own finances when they grow up. You can always teach them, maybe like if it's their father's birthday or grandfather's birthday which is coming up, what can they contribute, how much have they saved. Even if they are doing that 100 rupees of contribution, they will feel ecstatic about it, they will feel very, very happy about it. Also, these financial literacy, I would say, can be increased or enhanced with their age, like taking them to banks when they are 14, 15, 16 years old. Let me tell you, when I was growing up, going to a bank, and maybe not till very long also, I would tell you, going and filling that withdrawal receipt. Of course, withdrawal ka zamana nahi hai ab, but that filling up those receipts used to be a nightmare for me. I used to just hate it. Then slowly practice made it easy for me, correct? So in the same way, taking them to the bank, making them aware about the basics that they need to know, and slowly and steadily getting them into the habit of maintaining their own accounts, till they grow up to be an independent when they are earning of their own. So you have to make sure that money is not just an alien thing for them which just comes out of the mother's or father's wallet, right? So they need to know from where it is coming, how it is coming. Again, I am not telling you to tell them कि पैसे कमाना बहुत मुश्किल की बात है, पैसे तो पेड़ पर नहीं उगते हैं. No, nothing of that sort. You need to have a very, very happy relationship with the money, so that even the money likes to stay in your bank and in your wallet. The idea is to teach them how to manage their money, right? The fourth one is social situations and conversation. You should teach them how to behave socially and how to behave in social gatherings. See, every child has got a different personality. We should not push them, but for example, if a child is not very comfortable in engaging into a lot of conversation, please respect them, but at least teach them the basics, where how important it is to go and meet people in the social or the family gatherings that you have. You can always do small role plays and teach them how to introduce themselves, how to actively listen to people when they are talking, not to interrupt when two people are talking, or maybe somebody is explaining something. They should never interrupt. Maybe making sure that you have an eye contact when you're talking to people. Those firm handshakes, hugging people, if there are elders, and in case you have that thing in your house where you touch the feet of the elders, knowing and understanding these things are so important. Table manners is so important. Waiting for your turn is so important. Sorry, thank you, please, that these are such magical and powerful words which definitely should be taught, and they should exactly know when and where and how to use it. So when you teach your child these how to handle these social gatherings and social conversations, it will become easier for them as and when they grow up. And because life is all about meeting people, we live in a society, man is a social animal, correct? So when they grow up in their colleges, in their schools, I'm talking about high school, or maybe when they are in their office, or maybe any personal interview, group discussions, they should know how to present themselves, how to sit, what is the posture, how to talk, how to wait for their turn. All these things, when you teach them early, helps them to shape their personality as they grow up. The number 5 or the 5th point is allowing them to take decisions. Listen, you need to inspire them and not give them orders, right? So I still see people who are unable to take a very, very small decision, as in which dress they need to buy, because they have not taken decisions in their life. So always give them choices. Ask them to take decisions, whether it is about wearing a yellow t-shirt or a red t-shirt, so that they can think, okay, maybe I want to wear a red one because that suits me. Maybe you want their child to wear a yellow one, but in case you are able to convince him or her, it's a different thing. But if the child wants to wear a yellow t-shirt, please allow them to take small decisions, right? It will also help them to make their decisions easily and standing by it when they grow up. Decisions लेना लाइफ में बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट स्किल है, और ये आप अपने बच्चों को अगर बचपन से सिखाएंगे तो वो अपने लिए वो डिसीजंस लेना उनके लिए आसान हो जाएगा. So this way they will be able to make bigger and smaller decisions. I just gave you an example of a red t-shirt or a yellow t-shirt. Maybe you want your child to wear a kurta pajama at a puja, but the child insists they want to wear maybe a t-shirt and jeans. Of course, कहीं नहीं लिखा है कि आप एक पूजा में t-shirt नहीं पहन सकते, right? But you can always tell them that how and why wearing a kurta is important, or what role it will play. But it is not a mandate thing. If the child says ki no, it's okay, I can always wear a t-shirt, allow them to do that. Things don't the entire thing will not depend on that particular, whether they are wearing a t-shirt or a kurta for that matter. But this way they could take their decisions. Please do not get me wrong कि इस तरीके से तो वो अगर अपने सारे decisions लेने लगे तो तब तो हो ही गया. Of course आपको ये बात ध्यान रखनी है कि आप उनको कहाँ decisions लेने allow कर सकते हैं. शुरुआत छोटी छोटी चीजों से ही होती है, and वही जाकर के बड़े decisions बन जाती है. Correct? Of course you can always ask them, you want to have bhindi or you want to have karela. Now I don't know what your child picks, but pick तो उनको इन दोनों में से ही करना है. So that you are giving them close-ended questions, and this way you will be able to अपने मन की बात भी मनवा लोगे and most importantly उनको भी अपने लिए decisions लेना सिखाओगे. So these were 5 practical tips which you should definitely help or teach your children. Those 5 skills, practical tips that I gave you, these skills will help them to shape up their personality, build their confidence, and go a long way in their life. This was all about today. We meet in the next video. Till then, please subscribe and do write to us in the comment box. How did you like our video? Thank you so very much.